Hey everyone, you know who I am, Bill Stasinski with Studio 21 Architects, and I am here at the DuPage PADS Interim Housing Center, and we are here to take a little tour of the facility. So those of you that are interested in donating to the upcoming DuPage PADS Drive for 155 event will kind of know where that money is going to. Here we are at the facility. It's a converted hotel that each of the individual rooms are now being used to house individuals and families. And so I will be meeting with a couple people from DuPage PADS, and we will get to know a little bit more about what happens here and what the facility is all about. So I'm with Chad and Carrie, and they're part of the event this coming weekend. So we were just talking about the transition from sites that would be in the basement of a church or whatever, and the facility now. So maybe, Chad, you could talk about that a little bit.
That sounds great. So in March of 2022, we purchased this building, which is a former Red Roof Inn, and we're using it exclusively to provide shelter as the interim housing center. And this facility has 120 rooms when construction's not going on. 115 rooms when construction's not going on that can provide shelter for up to 300 or more guests. Currently here today, we have 287 guests staying in residence, including 111 children. And the most important thing is that all of them have the dignity of a door and a safe space to recover from their experience with homelessness and focus on moving towards their housing goals. So what we provide here is that main element of food and shelter, that crisis point, and then help our clients to transition from the interim housing center into a safe place to call home.
And then, Carrie, you're going to give us a tour, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We
So
are going to
anxious to see what we've got here.
our construction space here.
Okay.
So welcome. This used to be our interim housing director's office.
Okay.
And this was our main lobby, which will be again. This will be a break room for staff on site. And then this will be the lobby again. We're adding this whole area, which used to not be confined, will be, I don't remember.
A private office space for clients.
Yes. So clients, especially new clients, when they're in distress, when they're experiencing trauma, we have a private space that clients can meet with our employees, our staff, to kind of reduce the trauma that they're experiencing. And then we have this side, which will be a resource room. Currently has been relocated, but it houses all of the common goods that clients need, whether it's Hormel packets they can heat up in their microwave, shampoo, soap, any kind of toiletries or personal items that clients need will be available for them here in this room. And then we'll have a little hallway in the back for our volunteers to come through. And this will be our food prep area. So when our volunteers come to serve meals, they can heat up, they can chop up salad, they can do whatever they need to do in our kitchen, which is closed off from clients. And then this room will be our serving station. So clients will come in one door, kind of cafeteria staff. Clients will come in one door, walk along the counter, get served, whatever they have, masticholi, meatball salad, and then exit through the other door.
But we are very excited because this will allow for fresh food to be prepared on site. And we've not been able to do that since the purchase of the building.
Okay.
So this is another major transformation that allows us to improve quality of life, healthier eating options, and really support our clients as they work towards transitioning back into stable housing.
In addition to our past 2 years of serving clients, they've been standing outside along the building, waiting to get their food. Now they actually have the ability to come inside and.
So this is what some of the funds that we're going to be raising.
Yes, a lot of the funds are going towards all of this work to create a space that our volunteers can come and provide meals to the clients. It's been very rough on our volunteers and not so nice on our clients the past few years of trying to serve meals here.
Sure. Okay.
So we have 3 major renovation projects all happening simultaneously right now, but all for the betterment of the health and wellness of our clients. This one is the largest undertaking. It's the project of bringing Resource Row to our clients, allowing us to actually cook and prepare food in the kitchen. And that may seem like a small, way to help serve, but it's a very big way to make an impact on the lives of those who've been living in crisis and living unsheltered. For chronically homeless individuals, they may have been eating out of trash cans or just taking what little food was available to them, oftentimes full of preservatives and not a fresh, healthy cooked meal. So the fact that we will have a kitchen that can actually cook and prepare ingredients on site and prepare hot meals that are served to our guests 365 days a year is a huge undertaking and a very important part of all the services we provide to help share kindness and support those who are experiencing homelessness. And that's what your support is going to allow us to do. So this project is to be completed by the end of October. And so in addition to just supporting our general operations on an annual basis, there are 287 individuals here that need food today. And we'll be providing it through our temporary kitchen destination, but I can't wait till you can come back and see the final production of a kitchen and actually see those hot meals served to our guests. So providing food for our clients right now until the kitchen is constructed is done basically through hot, fresh items brought here and served immediately, or through microwavable meals like these that can be brought where our clients can take them back to the room and heat them safely, where each room is equipped with a refrigerator and a microwave. Fresh vegetables and fruit, milk products, all sorts of items for our clients to take and be able to consume at their rooms are brought here on a daily basis by volunteers and donors. So everything from fresh veggies, as I mentioned, to peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, to donated bread from our local Panera. Lots of food options made available for our guests.
Awesome.
So these are the things that clients can it's our version of a grocery store.
Okay.
So all of the necessary food items, easy cook things that they can make in their microwave, or just simple cheese crackers, protein bars, things that they can eat healthily, dried fruit, canned foods that they can make in their own rooms for lunches or breakfast.
All non-perishables, and you can see on the clipboard there, the dignity of choice is also so important in addition to the dignity of the door. And so our clients are able to shop for items that they want to consume, and they can come in based on what's available on the sheet, and volunteers will help provide them with those items to take back to their room and consume.
One of our newly renovated rooms that we're using currently to show donors like you how we are setting up all of the rooms going forward. So we are in the process of working on the second floor, and then hopefully we receive more funds so we can start working on the first floor. So welcome.
All right.
You'll notice the furniture is all modular, and so the ability for either two adults who are not familial to be staying in this room being sheltered, or a family can come in and we can add more beds and readjust the furniture, but everything is also very easy to clean. Very easy in order to be able to move in and move out of a room as you're here for an interim time period. And then really focus as you move over to the wall here and see that picture up on the wall on your housing story, how you move from being in shelter to a place of your own.
So we were just talking about how people both transition in and out of your facility here. Yeah. So let's talk about that. Or if you could explain that a little bit more of how that works.
Entry begins in Wheaton at our Access Center, and you have a case file that's open for anyone experiencing homelessness to figure out how can we get you back into housing as quickly as possible. If that does mean coming to shelter, here at the Interim Housing Center, that first word is very important for the IHC. Interim Housing Center. This is not a long-term stay destination. This is a retrofitted hotel room that provides you the basic of shelter and food and support. But you also have a case manager and caseworkers who are helping you to reach your housing destination, which could be finding a place to live on your own and being able to afford to do so, could be entering into another type of housing facility that's more appropriate based on your needs, or it could be part of our supportive housing programs, to which we operate over 160 apartments, some of which are based on your income level, some of which are based on your background of what brought you to homelessness, such as rapid rehousing for domestic violence survivors, and the majority of which is our permanent supportive housing program. That is the long-term stay. That is moving you and your family, or you as an individual, into an apartment where we provide permanent, ongoing support for you for either duration of your need, should you no longer need that support once you've truly become stable, or the duration of your lifetime, which is so important to us to make sure that no one ever loses their life unsheltered and alone on the streets. So those housing programs provide destinations for our clients to exit here and move into safely and stably.
All right, so I'm back in the office after visiting the DuPage Pads Interim Housing Center, and this has given me some great insight as to what they're all about, what their facility is about, what the mission is all about, and it's been a transition that occurred during COVID where they couldn't house as many people overnight in one location to then basically pivoting into a situation now where they provide a more stable intern interim housing. Anyhow, I'm glad we can help. And I'm glad to see that or learned about that this can be a concept that is kind of a model that can be used throughout the country. They're kind of on the early stages of this type of concept. So I found that interesting as well to hear about that. So I'm glad that we are part of this fundraising effort. We've been doing this for this will be our 5th year now. I expect us to continue to do this. And if you can donate, I would really appreciate it. Anything helps, doesn't matter the amount. It's more of just being able to do it.